So now let's return to a year ago. The summer before my senior year was not filled with sleeping in and seeing what I could get away with. Instead, we were focused on getting my mom recovered and back to her old self. I even missed the nagging, if only a little. In case you're wondering, she remembered how to nag again when she was her old self again. It became extremely important that I get my driver's license, since Mom wasn't able to drive for a while. Thanks to Pastor Pam and Greg Dietz, I received some behind-the-wheel help and private lessons that got me prepared for the road test. Once again, turning to where our faith leads us led me to a timely need and a responding congregation. As school began in the fall, I seemed to be having problems with my digestive system. Thinking it would pass and not wanting to cause Mom any more stress, I kind of kept it from her. Until one day in the kitchen, I threw up right in the sink, and I was forced to tell her about what had been happening. It started a succession of doctor after doctor and test after test. I continued to throw up and lose weight, and doctors were baffled. It's hard at times like these to not think of something bad, but again, I found myself turning to Jeremiah. I alone know the plans I have for you, plans to bring you prosperity, not disaster. Plans to bring about the future you hope for. 2 months is a long time for a 16-year-old boy to be throwing up and losing weight in the process. I didn't feel sick, sometimes tired or weak, but not really sick. The doctors even gave me a note to carry around with me at school so that they would not send me home if I threw up. It stated I was not contagious, just that I was throwing up. I really was thankful I never had to pull out that note and show it to anyone. Finally, a procedure that involved putting me under anesthesia and undergoing a biopsy brought the diagnosis of eosinophilic esophagitis. From there, it was the right treatment and the right combination of meds and the unfortunate removal of milk from my diet, and I was soon on the road to recovery. In fact, if you look at me now, I returned the 10 pounds I lost, plus another 5. During the midst of my illness, I was hit with the most devastating event imaginable. In October, the day before my 17th birthday, my dad died. Without the immense support of the King of Kings, family, friends, classmates, and teachers, I don't know what I would have made, how I would have made it through that difficult time. By now, I was screaming, Jeremiah. Often, there are still days I wonder if this really happened. My dad was one of the strongest men I knew, but behind a strong body can hide a weak heart. And at age 51, it seems so unfair. You cannot be in my presence any longer. Including tomorrow, when I walk across that stage and receive my high school diploma. Once again, I relied on my faith to put me through another difficult event in my life. I felt God was beside me, and He would continue to stay right there through this, and He has been, as He had been there for everything else I had encountered. In order to understand Jeremiah 29:11, right now, I had to believe in Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. As I prepared to attend the University of Minnesota Duluth in the fall, I am sure I will be met with many challenges. I can tell you I may not always make the best decisions, but I do know that if I trust in the Lord, He will get me back on track. Mom, my brother, my sister, my family and friends, many of whom are here today, don't worry about me. I'll be okay, because even though I'll be away from you, God will be right there beside me. So what are the plans God has for me? One plan may have been to never forget my senior year. Believe me, I won't. But through all the sorrow and suffering, I've also found joy. I think that after going through hardships, it becomes easier to see the joy in little things I would otherwise take for granted if I would have had an uneventful senior year. When I receive my diploma tomorrow, it won't just represent the past 13 years I've spent in school. It will also represent the gateway of what is to come. Whatever the plan is for me, I know God will be right there beside me, and knowing that allows me a future to be very excited to begin. We don't get to pick our challenges, but we do get to pick how we respond.